What is up, guys? It's your bro Jericho here, and actually I'm going to show you guys the realm that I have been so graciously invited to a while ago. I wonder what it's doing. But anyway, it's the realm that I've been on for a while. Um, it's kind of recent for me, but not for everyone else, I don't think. Oh god, please don't tell me. Okay, there we go. See, now that's much better. Aha! We're back to this one. Hold on. I forgot. Options, video settings. Let's bring the render distance down a little bit. I forgot that my computer does not like it when I record and how high render distance at the same time. So, in case you guys were not aware, this is actually what my full Minecraft skin actually looks like. This, I think, is probably better than my Zale skin, to be completely straightforward. Kind of a dick thing to say, but it's my opinion. But anyway, I don't think there's anyone on here. There's not. So I might just run you guys through what the whole, what we've been doing recently. Now, mind you, be aware there are a few loading errors right now. So there are things I do know and things I don't know on this server because I actually, well, technically Realm, but because I'm not here as often as I wanted to be. So, first and foremost, that there, I have no idea what that is. This, I've stolen my brother's sword for the time being. He allowed it. It's perfectly legitimate. But anyway, this is the project that we were currently working on when I was on here last, and we sadly haven't touched it since. But anyone who knows me knows that I have a great deal of love for aesthetic, which means that the 1.12 update, instead of sticking with my 1.7.10 modded, is a big leap for me. So, right now we actually have plans for a castle, but I think it kind of requires the two of us to think about it in collaboration to do anything with it. But anyway, it's not looking amazing just yet. I got a lot of work ahead of me for that one. But I figured for the time being, I might as well go through what currently is in the making, and maybe I can get my head on straight with what I was going to do. So a lot of this stuff was meant to be kept, and a lot of this stuff we are considering just tossing. So this right here, I think it's supposed to be like a fishing shack or something. Or maybe I'm just completely wrong. But it's either someone's room or fishing shack, but I think it's someone's room. But anyway, there was a fishing shack around here that we were actually considering throwing away, and we don't know what it is. It might have been this one here. Beats me. I actually wasn't paying attention when they announced that. The pain train. I'm actually I'm mildly amused. So, there are a couple things on here that I have no idea what I'm looking at. I have a full inventory at almost all times, which is kind of stupid, but I do. So, mind you, unlike my usual MO, which is... Hold on. Unlike my usual MO, which is to build alone and be sad and depressed. Anyway, unlike my usual MO, which is to build alone, this is not one of those things I did. This one here, in fact, is actually the owner of the realm. Good friend of mine. Actually, technically best friend of my cousin, but we'll see. It might be Vincent anyways. So, his name is, he goes by Sathiendor here. That's a nice map of the village so far. Couldn't need more, but it's nice. But anyway, name is Sathiendor, and he's the one who actually is the owner of this server. Realm. Whatever you want to say it is. And we've played together a couple times on random things, you know, for better or for worse. And we've had kind of a wonderful time. Now, while I'm actually up and about, there are a couple things I intend to show you guys. Well, I'm going to grab something to eat real quick because my character's actually pretty hungry. Most things here are communal, I found out. So I'm usually not a big fan of watermelon. It doesn't really do as much as I want it to. So, I'm going to go ahead and hop back down to my home. I probably could have just walked through that walkway there, but I wanted to grab food. But anyway, so I'm going to explore up top first, and then I'm going to work my way down. Because a lot of this has been added more recently, and a lot of it has been here a while. I don't remember exactly what the pathway was. Oh, great. It's doing the thing. Okay, so... There we go. That's much better. Okay, so while I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and go as high up as I can get away with, and then I'll just work my way down showing you guys. Because I, as I said, have not been on here nearly as much as I wanted to be. So, these guys have actually been very busy with and without me. Between that castle there that I don't know why it's there, between the tower there that's irritating people, the house there that's irritating me because of the roof style, I blame Grian. That shack over there was my doing. That was where my brother and I started everything, back when they just had this and the bottom layer of this here. So, there's not a whole lot here yet as far as the top floor, but that's because I got more things in mind. And then it snakes down with glass and stuff like that, the nether wart farm. Because the floor immediately below, this used to be the top of the roof of everything when I first started. Bunch of potion ingredients. So, there's that. And they go down a floor to just... probably just an aesthetic room and storage. I don't even know if there's any... nothing to scream about. Then there's the base home. Basically where I go when I'm bored. This is where things used to stop when I first got on here. Because it went down here, and then, I don't remember what his Minecraft name is, but Eli is like our redstone genius, and he started building in there, and I didn't even know it at first. And let's see. I added some of the andesite here because the andesite blocks at least look nice. Some things I did, some things I didn't. Ow. We reached the official decision that redstone, that lava fall needs to stay. So, this right here, to me and my simple brain, that's genius. This, I don't know off the top of my head what that goes to. I might have gotten turned around, and that probably leads all the way out. But this is where the redstone genius lives. That's nothing to scream about. We all know that. This, however, to me, is, if it's unlocked. I think it's... nope, there it goes. That's it. Oh, he has definitely been busy. So, he's been doing a lot of things left and right. Some of this I don't actually know about. There we go. Hang on. He's not probably going to like that, but I need that broken so I can see. Like, it's great if I want to, you know... oh, no, it's not. This is bad. Okay, there we go. See, was that so difficult? Anyway, the man has been very busy. He's been doing a lot of things. I helped with some of this. I can't say I helped with a lot of it. Hey, look, a blade. There's a little slime. Hello, little slime. Thank you for your contribution. But anyway, what was I going to do? I don't remember. I'm actually going to set a poppy down because I can. Okay. So, as I said, a lot of this actually, no, scratch that. Probably not a lot of this, but some of this I helped with as far as the mining out. I didn't do very much when it came to the building of things. That was his doing. I'm going to go ahead and hop back inside. Yeah, I don't know how I did that. He says he borrowed the idea from Mumbo Jumbo, and if you guys are if you guys are Mumbo Jumbo players, then you'll probably understand what he's talking about. I personally don't. Septimus. Yeah. Don't know what that means, but it's cool. So, he's been pretty busy all around here. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Probably an opening to something important, or maybe just, you know, thinking. I don't know. Hang on, Septimus. I gotta make sure that door was actually shut. Okay, it is shut. Good, 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 good. Oh, while I'm here, there is actually one more thing that I found probably ridiculously amusing. That makes me so happy. So, while I'm here, I'm just going to go ahead and walk through this. He's updated it a little since I've been here. He cut off something that used to be. Good to know. I think he was just doing an auto bush farm, which is pretty impressive, actually. We get lost here. So, instead of dawdling about like I was going to, I'm actually going to hop back. Oh, scratch that. There is something he did here. Because this opens out into the cave system below. And I think I was grabbing obsidian, but I can't remember. I don't remember what's on my pickaxes. Because I don't usually... I only ever, like, catalog them when I'm, like, doing a lot of stuff. So, the man is actually busier and has a lot more on his plate than myself, which I approve. The man is... he knows what he's doing. Well, it's good to see he actually took this seriously. I like it. Oh, come on, man. Whatever. This looked so nice, though. But anyway, the man did a couple more things that I wasn't expecting. This kind of makes sense, but since someone's on, it doesn't really do as much as it would. The man does a lot of idle fishing, which means he'll just weigh his keyboard down. How spammed are you? Oh, you got potions. Good, good, good. Anything I need? Nope. Since I provide slime through my grinder, I generally take it upon myself to snoop every time I'm in here. Do not judge me. Oh, he refilled them. Oh, wow, he refilled them. Oh, wow. I'm actually kind of impressed. Alright, so, yes. We through the idle fishing, he kind of, I guess you could say, broke the system there. You know, fight the power. Fortune 2. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. So, we have a little bit of a problem. A lot of the things that are in here we can't really do much else with. Like combining bows. Has anyone ever tried to combine bows? Ugh. Pain. So, that's what he's been up to there. And I'm actually not going to nab stuff this time. I was thinking about it. This used to do a lot more, and now I don't remember what that was. Oh! Oh! Ha! He finally did it. Now there's an easy way to where there's supposed to be. Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, so, note. This is actually leading down to where I live. Momentarily. I don't live that way. I left that dark because I was going to do a bit of mom spawning and then change my mind. Should probably go light it up here pretty soon. But no, I live down here at the bedrock layer. Technically it's 5 over the bedrock layer, but there is bedrock on the floor. It is bedrock fucking layer. So, this is usually where I spend like 99.999% of my time. Who the fuck put birchwood? Shut up, no one loves you. So I do a little bit of farming myself, a little bit of book stuff, but I usually do actual enchantments and stuff like that. I could do fishing, but I'm lazy. No, seriously, like guys, don't even joke about that. I am a lot more lazy than I give myself credit for. And the biggest and probably most amusing source of laziness yet comes from this. Hasn't been doing a lot. Okay. Well, shit. Okay, so I thought this would do more than... I thought this would have more of a haul than it has, but it didn't. So that's kind of sad now. What else will go in here? You. Oh, cool. But in any case, I needed experience, and this is the best way to do it. Oh, I forgot they have their landing sounds. So, this stuff is usually pretty efficient when it comes to having a fortune... looting on it. Oh yeah, he took all the bones. Yeah, a friend of mine, the redstone genius here, literally swiped every single bone that was in a chest on this entire server. I'm actually kind of impressed. I usually don't have that kind of dedication. So, anyway, I've been to the Nether a couple times myself. I have emergency supplies. What? Oh yeah, there we go. There we go. So there are a couple things left and right that I've had that I should have, and I don't really feel like doing. And then armor for specific reasons. I don't think any of them have mending currently. And if they do, not a lot of them. So I have a lot of random shit. Just put it out here. But my big thing is I provide. And with that, I mean a sword with sweeping edge and looting so that we can have stuff just dunked in the chest, which is pretty nice. But sometimes I don't have the time to sit down for like a million years and let that stuff, just go there. I'm too bored with that stuff. And I think I lost my other one. Well, mother douchebags. Was that what I think that was? Okay, so, important note. No one here currently has really gone to the end. We thought about it, but we wanted to take it on as a group. And probably the ocean monument that I think is nearby. And if it's not the ocean monument, it's a different it's something else we've considered incredibly important. Do I have anything even in these? I have that. Okay, just 1 gold. I don't really need it right now. So, you guys probably are wondering, where did the villagers come from? And if you're not wondering, shame on you. Your powers of perception are like through the floor. I'd like everyone to know that was a joke. Wait, was that me slimming off the top of that? I never do that. What the shit? Actually, no, it probably wasn't me. So I've got 1 golden apple, and I'm mentally debating if I should make another one. I don't know. Do I have them potions of weakness, and is it even worth it? Ooh, the questions. Oh, shit! Axes do work on watermelons! Haha! I know that sound. Aww. He's either a blacksmith or an armorer. I salute you, my friend. So, when I first started throwing everything together, I actually named the villagers. And I amused myself quite a bit because of it. Because some of them were fun, some of them really annoyed the shit out of me. Was it you? Yep, you. You. This one right here? I was villager shaming. Don't judge me. You, I just wanted to rename because I was afraid that I would lose you if I didn't. Oh, whoa, whoa, hello. Some of them I've named, a lot of them I didn't. And in case anyone is wondering, this is my little system. I need to get you guys out of there. But that was my system for catching zombie villagers without risking getting killed in the process. Not that I would have, but I don't want them to die either, and there's the real kicker. And while I am mining, I was keeping track of granite, diorite, and andesite, the extra stones. And then there was things like the inconvenience blocks, as I have so named them. Well, the first 2 tiers are. The second, I don't know, I think I just kind of left it as is. But I actually originally named those the inconvenience blocks because they're kind of... They kind of make things annoying if you're trying to mine. Because it makes you use something other than your pickaxe. And no one likes doing that. Should probably tell the guy I have more bones now. Oh, well. Oh, I wanted to grab you. Okay, so... There's a couple things I do when I do have the materials for it, and one of them was... bow. Oh wait, it was me skimming off the chest, derp. That was me skimming the cobble off the chest, because we were building. But anyway, I usually have a lot on my brain. Judge me. Judge me all you want. Hi. There used to be a lot more than one, but I got lazy. And I got impatient. I needed emeralds. And what did I choose to do? I slaughtered the chickens. And honestly, I don't think anyone cares. Now, what I do realize is probably not an oversight, and it's not really unimportant yet. Well, actually, temporarily it's unimportant. But later on, I have actually plans for this. So, basically, I'm rambling, but that's because that's a lot of gunpowder, right? People would probably throw those away by now. Not me. Me, I want to hold on to that because someone is going to get elytra. Someone. And we'll probably keep exploring in case we find another one, but that's... If it is possible, it's rare. But basically, we're going to keep exploring until we find elytra, because it's important. Okay. So, there's that. And basically, I know I'm trailing off a little bit, but when we do get the elytra, no one wants to explode mid-flight, because that stuff ain't fun. So what we were thinking is that we literally just, you know, sugarcane here, and then little sugarcane here, little paper, gunpowder there, and you got, you know, extended elytra flight. Did I think I put these here? Yes! Now we have 21 paper. 21 paper means... Actually, I might just, you know, get like a stack or so of gunpowder, maybe 2. And see how many... Ooh, massive fireworks. Oh! Oh, would you look at that? I actually had exactly enough to do almost a stack. So I'm going to put that gunpowder back and level 3 firework rockets. So the reason for that, and as I think I've already explained, I want to take the firework rockets and use them... Basically, I want to use them for elytra flight because, you know, everyone loves elytra. It's important. Well, probably not, but if you say otherwise, I'm going to smack someone. There we go. So, I don't know how he does his stuff, because I unfortunately am not a redstone whiz. But I do recognize this. Right now I have 3 tiers of 8 by 8 and then a 2 wide waterfall. And that leads to, you know, them falling about 20 to 25 blocks. I don't remember how much. I just know that when they fell down to the actual bedrock bottom, they died. When they fell any further, they died. This height was about when they would stop dying upon impact. So, I decided to take an idea that was presented in an old Minecraft world, or so no, a realm that I've been on for a while. And that realm had this, except they also had hoppers in the back and the chest in front here, facing the user. So like this, but moving this chest back where these 2 hoppers are. And they said, if you did not grab your stuff, it is in the chest. Well, I went, okay, well, why does that work? And what I found was that when items are on the back wall here, I don't need any more of you guys. When items were on the... I'll be right back. That happens from time to time. I don't know why it happens, because you're supposed to be in a range and they're supposed to have a fuse, but it happens. And usually the thing gets dropped off here. And I'm not lagging bad enough for there to be excused, oh, it didn't register for a couple seconds. I'm actually doing pretty well in that regard. But anyway, so as I was saying, it was a great idea that they would have... Okay, that was lag. So it was I lost track of what I was saying. So basically, when I was playing on this server, and I can actually put the name of the server on, let's see, the IP of the server, because they're a great server. They just need a bit more people on there because it's lonely. So the server that I was playing on, their grinders had the idea of putting hoppers to catch the items that fell in the back row of a 2x2. It's brilliant. It made sense. But I wanted to know why. I mean, it kind of made sense to catch the items, but I couldn't put my finger on why that worked. Until I saw what happens with items now. So I found out hoppers don't react when an item touches them. They react when an item falls in the block directly over them. The block directly over where a hopper is where, you know, it's going to be sucked in. Where these slabs are, in essence. The second a thrown item hits those blocks... Okay, hold on. Second it hits those blocks, it gets punted here. It's pretty cool. That's why I can swipe these guys, and they will take those and drop them off in here. Ooh, a witch. Useful. Which, as I was saying to myself, is actually pretty useful. Because the items will still land on the slab no matter what. The useful thing was that when they did, the hoppers would suck them up. So I went, okay, that makes sense. Loot collection, taken care of. That way, you can pick what you actually needed from here and not spam your inventory in the process. Useful. Hang on, speaking of useful, where are there? No, that's dispenser, furnace, and I'm going to throw 2 planks in here to do exactly 3 items. Okay, anyone who knows me knows that I deal everything in my Minecraft heating with heats. It makes so much more sense to me. But anyway, yeah. So, loot collection, here we go. And I just kind of will sit here because there are 3 tiers, and I will actually show you guys now. So, while I was down here, I figured, what the hell? Oh yeah, this wasn't actually as thoroughly lit when I first came through here. I thought this was a cave, and then I realized that I actually built through my stairway. I never come down this way anymore. But anyway, this is tier 1. This is where the first layer is, the starting layer. This was a cave originally. This is tier 2, built on top of tier 1. Tier 3, obviously on top of tier 2. And as you can see, it does fetch some stuff. Now, instead of using signs, like I was going to do, I found that trapdoors, to me, were a little bit more useful. And so I used trapdoors instead. And because of that, I used signs at first, I really did. But then I just kind of went to using, you know, trapdoors. Which, to me, made it easier to both get through here Hang on, we're facing a bit of lag here, guys. There we go. Made it easier to get through here at first. And then, it just made it easier to get back once I had the entire area mined out. I wanted the iron. I was actually running low on iron. So I'm going to hope that Skelly doesn't notice me right now. Because I need to get back out of here. And stop lighting up their room. Or they'll stop spawning. Boom. There we go. So I don't actually stick too close to these things because even though there is a corner block separating me and the spawn area, sometimes spiders can still attack me, and I'm not wearing any armor. I usually don't. But you guys can see that it is pretty effective. Especially with a sweeping edge sword. Sweeping edge sword is like makes this so much easier. So this used to be a spawn room until I decided to turn it into the service area. By spawn, I mean it used to be a idle room until I turned it into a service area. But anyway, I figured I might as well drop by and let you guys know what I've been up to. These used to be regen potions? No, splash health. Because the witches drop them like crazy. No, they don't, actually. This is all the splash health potions I've gotten since I've set up the spawner like 2 months ago. But since we did go to the nether, and there's enough there, we added a blaze grinder to our list of future undertakings so that the extra blaze powder here, as well as the 6 blaze rods that I have in there, become stacks of blaze rods. Which, I mean, is great and all, but, you know, it is what it is. There's also stuff that's going up there, because the lava lake is kind of more expansive than I gave it credit for. I just don't feel like using the... what is it? I don't feel like using the fire resistance potion to do it. I'm feeling a little bit resentful of having to do that right now. My materials are not as plentiful as I want them to be. Was this my doing? Can't have been my doing. I never use birch. I hate birch, actually. It's like right next to... Actually, I'll probably use birch before acacia. But anyway. Birch is one of the tree types that I prefer not to use. No, I'll use acacia before birch. I just won't turn it into planks. Alright, so I'm a little bit tree racist. Bite me. The Indian in me says he does not like these white trees. No, that hurt even me. I can't do that. I'm sorry. So, the second I get one extra chicken, I'm just gonna go ahead and breed them and then let them lay eggs. But for the time being, I'm stuck on level 1 grinder detail. Which is to say, just hook eggs at a wall until I get a chicken. As far as the nether, we don't actually have anything to brag about right now. Or at least, there wasn't last time I checked. Now that I think about it, people have been on and off on the server for a while. I think you just had protection. Yeah, I'm breaking protection. Good, good, good. None of them have mending. Gotta remember that. Also, when I get back, I also have to remember not to, When I get back, I have to remember not to walk by my crops with these boots on, because I got Frostwalker. Whoa, okay. So there isn't a massive amount that's changed. Here, at least. Scratch that. There's a couple things that have changed. Let me go take a look. Because it's actually been like a month or two since I've been on here, let alone doing anything productive. I mean, clearly there are things that... Okay, okay. You know what? This seems as good a place as any to call this a night. Alright. I was not expecting that. That was a little random, a little terrifying. But still within the realm of safety. So, I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call it a video here. I just wanted to give you guys an update to what's been going on. At least in the Minecraft realm, where it's no longer offline Minecraft worlds that go missing from time to time. Oh, I miss Tinker's Construct. Anyway, figured I'd go ahead and let you guys know what I've dedicated my Minecraft time to recently. In the meantime, I'm just gonna try and get some stuff done, like offline, off YouTube, like I've been trying to do. So I didn't realize that a sitting down job could be so exhausting. Just throwing that out there. Ugh. Yeah. Anyway, so work at Caption Call is doing great, to be honest. I've been drawing lately. Well, I've been drawing on paper. But, you know, I don't know. I might just show you guys what's up. In any case, I think that's about all I'm going to do for tonight. It was great to have you guys with me. Thank you for checking in. Take care, guys. Have fun. Oh, fuck. Take care, guys. Have fun. And as always, game on.